What's up, guys? It's Mbirchy. Welcome back to another FIFA 17 episode. Today we're starting a Pochettino versus Wenger series. So basically the way this is going to work is we're going to try and build the best possible squad, which is a hybrid of Tottenham and Arsenal. So this could include legends as well. The only rules are, for this starting beginning period, you might say, we're going to be gaining 20,000 coins if we win this daily knockout tournament. So make sure to smash the like button, of course. Subscribe if you're new around here if you want to see more of these types of videos. The Road to Glory series continue. And we're getting straight in. So literally what we did was we started up a new club and instantly just jumped into the game. We just literally YOLO'd it. Like, nothing in the club at all of any value, it has to be said. Like, we're using a straight up bronze team. And then this is the first opponent. So we head off to the Vitality Stadium. First thing we got to be doing, I forgot to do the custom tactics. I think I also had to change the camera angle. I don't know about you guys, but for me, the standard camera angle in this game is just disgusting. Like, I don't understand how you can possibly like score goals with it. I guess if you do adjust to it, then fair play. But nonetheless, we changed that. We changed the custom tactics. We play 4-2-3-1 to try and dominate possession. We're already applying the pressure, trying to get those early goals. Decent save by the keeps. We go defensive, 22nd minute. He whips it. Nice bit of play, to be fair. And then flipping Sven Bender, of all people, bangs that from out. I'm pretty sure he's a centre-back. It's looking at this point like it's all over. I'm like, at this point in my head, I'm like, why have I just gone into a game with the starting squad? And then just before, well, I say just before 31st minute, just before half-time, you might say, we get a goal back. This random bronze lad was actually pretty insane. His stats pretty much said otherwise, but he had the shoulders. Like, I think it's just because it was quite a big build. We ended up just running down the byline there, and the lad that scored, Bender, ends up flipping, bending our legs there. He takes us down. And then, of course, on the penalty spot, we can't be missing. We do that sort of, I think if you flick the right stick, then you can move around your player. We get in his head space. We tuck it home 2-1. And it's starting to look better and better at this point. A goddamn driven pass across. Don't try the triple tap X's. Just so delayed. But I did try a driven pass. Just didn't quite pick him out. There are quite a lot of times where I tried the driven pass and it's just so close to picking someone out. I think, oh my god, what an AIDS goal. I completely forgot about this goal. Just falls off the corner. But when you go for a driven pass, always make sure that you know exactly who you want to get it to a lot of the time. Like, there's so many times where I'll just rush it and I'll just like ping it across, just like hope for the best. But I think a lot of the time, try and do that LTRT, perhaps stall for a bit, press the LB button as well. It can trigger a run in. And yeah, so we get the 500 coins, I think. We were going to buy like a really pacey player, like any random pacey player, and bring him on. In the end, I decided to go for Connor Wickham. Completely different change of heart. At this point of the series, I didn't actually think of doing the Wenger versus Pochettino series. So I just thought just build any team, and we went with Connor Wickham, of course. He actually has pretty decent stats for a basic chem style. I think he gets to 90 strength. Decent acceleration. Not the quickest, of course, though. But anyway, these are the custom tactics that we end up using. Pretty balanced, because I don't really know how the team plays. We don't want to go too high pressure, because if we did, let's face it, we're going to get caught with that shocking defense. Second game, pretty decent team once again that we come up against, and we get straight in, playing a ball in behind. You've got to be scoring that. I don't know who that was, actually, but nonetheless, you got to be scoring. I think that's Connor Wickham there in his first game. At that point, I was thinking, should we have gone for him? And then, of course, he gets the goal right there. And at that point, I'm thinking we need a new keeper, big time. Like, what is, I don't even know. Like, maybe that's a decent goal. It kind of makes it look, the bronze keepers make these normal shots look so much better than they are, I swear. Like, that should not have been a goal in my opinion. But nonetheless, Connor Wickham, we get back in the game. And pretty decent stats at half-time. We've got 6 shots, 3 on target. It was one of those games which I was getting a lot of the chances in. We just had to make sure that we didn't switch off into defense, as you can see there. A couple of shots for him. Almost conceding, I'll be honest. And then we get a nice chance here. Once again, we do the sweat. That was I'm not going to lie. I don't know whether I was actually trying to get it to Connor Wickham. I kind of just, I don't know. I knew that I wouldn't be able to shoot with like a bronze player from there on my left foot. So I just went for the across goal. And then, of course, we get the 3-1. Beautiful finish there. Nice bit of build-up play. So that is 2 games down. I'd say I deserve to win. both of them, to be fair. So next thing that we do is, I think this is basically when we decide to do the Arsenal slash Pochettino series. So this is the beginning. The foundation is being set here. And we've also got, I think the reason we're able to afford these two, I think we did the coins boost. I think I didn't pick up on that. But yeah, we've got Ospina and I think his name is Rob Holding. I'm not sure. It's definitely Holding is his last name, of course. So anyway, into the next game. Pretty decent team. And look at that. Like Ospina, straight up. If that's a bronze keeper, that's going in. That's the difference that a goalkeeper can make. Get the ball across. Connor Wickham, we punish him. Like this guy was actually pretty decent, I won't lie. Like, this guy was, for periods of a game, I was under the cosh, big time. So we managed to get back. Look at that, 4 shots he had. I had 1 shot. Clinical stuff. The cutbacks, they do the business. But anyway, he blocks it there. Decent save once again by Ospina. Solid stuff. And then, of course, we make the tackle and we score an A's goal. Like, I don't know. We scored 2 A's goals during this FUT Champions Weekend League tournament. It's just, I don't even know, man. Well, the qualification tournament, of course. Anyway, we get the sweaty goal once more. It seems to be a bit of a theme. I think with these shocking teams, you kind of have to, because their finishing is so bad, you kind of need that 100% chance of scoring at times. We get a goal here. I don't even know how that goes in, to be honest. Keeper makes a save, bobbles in, and we will take that 3rd win on the bounce. And this is like, with almost no resources. Like, we've got like no coins at all. We have a Lone Legends pack though. Wow. That is I think that's probably the best Lone Legends pack I've had. That is insane. We get Hagi or Haji, however you want to pronounce it, of course. Absolute beast. I think it's like 500k in terms of value, of course. We get Kieran Gibbs as the left back. I think we're getting the Guardian Chem style. Now, it's kind of a controversial way of playing with no pace boosts on the left back and right back, especially when he's only 81 pace. But I like to think that we're controlling the game to the extent where we need to only focus on dribbling and trying to keep possession, really, with a nice pass in place. So with a 4-2-3-1, you know, we're playing quite high pressure. As long as we have control of the game, it's going to go well. But look at that. Jamie Vardy in behind. Ospina forced to make a decent save. Haji trying it as well. We only get 1 shot in the first half. Bit of a dead first half. At this stage, I decide to switch around Connor Wickham and Haji there. We get the cut back on for Clichy. There's so many times, because I record a lot of the gameplay, there's so many times where I look back at clips and I'm just thinking, why didn't you just look up and sweat that? It's like in the heat of a moment, you're just so tempted to shoot. And I think that is a difference between the pro players and the sort of above average players, is that they will always be looking for that pass, always be aware of the best possible situation. But nonetheless, Connor Wickham, let's be honest, that was a banger. Like, and usually, you know, you get the momentum and you get straight into that second goal. And look at that. Literally, I think that's 5 minutes of in-game time later. We get the banger. Tucked home, of course. And then we just start to run right by the end. Lovely little bit of play there. Slipping him in. Slipping him a Mickey, you might say. And then tucking it home. Pretty decent. So that is us qualified for the Weekend League Knockout Tournament. So, of course, we're going to be playing the FUT Champions Weekend League with this squad. It's going to be a bit of a stretch playing with 2 accounts, but I'm going to try and do as much as I can on the road to glory, of course, which is pretty legit. So getting into the extra spending. So we've now got 20,000 coins. Not at the top yet. You can't actually see we got 20,000. I did actually transfer some coins from the other account. Now we do get the 20k on top. So we get the signings in. The reason why I've got a sniper chem style, a couple of you might be thinking, why you got a sniper chem style? Reason is, as a CDM, he's already got decent pace. I think just up in the dribbling and up in the finishing, because there are often times where you have the ball in a decent situation as a CDM. They end up coming forward and then just like missing sitters. And we've got to be taking every chance we get, because the 4-2-3-1, it's not a super attacking formation. It's pretty balanced. So you need to make the most of your chances. We end up running out of coins towards the defense there. But that is the team that we end up with. This is going to be the team going into the Weekend League. It's not too bad. I have to say, it's not too shabby. We're basically going to be switching up to the 4-2-3-1 in-game. But yeah, nonetheless, lads, that is the end of the first episode. I hope you guys like. Make sure to leave a like if you want to see the next episode, of course. Awesome Wenger on our transfer target. Still need to get him, of course. And yeah, subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you on the next Mbirchy episode, you little tears.